Hey, we are back for another episode of the Post Up. We missed y'all for a couple weeks, but believe us when we say we missed y'all. B-Ron, what's going on, man?
Doing all right, man. Doing all right. Good to be here as always for another episode of the Post Up. Like you said, been away for a little bit, but all good things come to those who wait. We are the good thing in your life. Welcome us back.
Back at it like a crack addict. We got three in the key, man. We up. What's up first here? What you want to talk about, sir?
First thing I want to talk about is the Big Apple Classic Round 2 and how that went down last night. I want to lead
Mm,
by saying that B. Stradamus is in form because I picked
jeez.
all the games and they were all perfect, just like we usually do around
Oh
here when
my
it comes
God.
to. I'm kidding a little bit,
Anybody can be
but all of
perfect
them
in
are
the
right.
preseason,
All
man.
of them
Come
are right.
on, B-Ron.
Hey, man, preseason or not, I got them right.
Well, look, I can't be mad at you at all. What I do know is people were sleeping on a couple of teams of mine. I know we're out east in the Big Apple Classic, but the West Coast is in the house on this one, man. Did you get a look at the Bay Area? Did you get a look at Caden Ship, who everyone's been sleeping on?
Man, Caden Ship. Let me tell you something about this kid. All right, I was really hard on him last year, and I
Mm,
think I had a valid reason to be that way for on
everyone.
him. However, he has seemingly turned it around and said, "You know what? I'm gonna show y'all what I can do." And so far in the preseason, at least in the few camps he's seen him play, he's done that.
Man, looking aggressive too, and that's what I like about it. He looks large and in charge. He's like, it definitely seems like he heard all the talk. I think I heard Coach Myron Murray mention it. He heard all the talk from the media, and he is
hmm
uber aggressive, showing us everything that's in the bag. We will see what he does when the season comes, though.
I
Definitely
was
top
just
five
gonna
player to me,
say,
though.
yep, I was just gonna say though, Caden, this is good now. This is good now. But you gotta keep this up. Bring it to the games that count, kid.
No doubt, no doubt. I will add, if you have any other notes about the Big Apple, a couple other things I noticed. Mackenzie Mbako. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but yeah, I think he's been hearing the noise this preseason too because he's been looking a lot more aggressive, taking the ball to the rack. Bellardi has something out there. I know Big Bob loves that squad and the OGs as well. But
Yeah.
McKenzie, I think he's in good company saying that. And then, man, I don't want to steal your shine because I know there's a couple of things you want to talk about. But my God, Norman Nations, he should be arrested. He needs to be arrested. The Homeland Security ought to be looking at him. The dude is he at the top of a roof? What's going on, man? The dude is a stone
Look,
cold
man.
shooter.
Yeah, shooting like that will probably be a crime in most places, but not on the court. I tell you that
Mm,
much. Not on
mm.
the court. Him and Trey Turner could be competing for that best shooter in some more hoops this season. They very well could be if all things go according to plan.
So here's a hot take. Marsh wanted to drop the hot takes talking about Gil Blumenstein, the number one, whatever. Right? We're not even going to go that route, Marsh. But I will say Norman Nations has popped up on the scenes. United Nations. He may he may be in the running. He may give Trey Day a run for his
Yep,
money as a top shooter. What we're at least I know it's
absolutely.
preseason. Preseason basketball is a lot different in pickup games. But what is not different in pickup games? Shooting, and that dude is shooting the lights out.
Shooter is shoot, man. Shooter is shoot. And, speaking of all of that, I do want to talk about Best Coast for a minute.
Which
Their
coast?
Twitter accounts always on
Which
fire,
coast we run?
talking the best coast, the West Coast, man. Best Coast ballers, waste their out while Mikey Williams and Emmanuel Mullins, we saw their Twitter account the other day talking about how they're gonna win the whole tournament
Mm,
and take over, blah blah blah, all that stuff. And I mean, look, we know the issues Outlaw had last season towards the end with his wrist injury and all that stuff,
mm.
but it seems like he's healed from that. And with him, Mikey Williams, and Mullins going forward, this team is scary good potentially. Yeah, just those three alone. It's not talking about the full roster. Just those three alone.
Right.
They could be a problem for SimWorld Hoops this season.
They could. The West Coast looks like a lock for the upcoming season. Just the talent we're getting to see right now and the chemistry they're putting together. But I'm gonna have to tell you, athletically, they're looking way too athletic for all the other squads out there, and that's where they were running away. That's how they got it done with the East Beast and got it done over the Gladiators. But Team Loveless, man, they look scrappy. Keurig Holtzclaw. If Coach Lovelace can land him, that'll be amazing. But he's getting it done in the middle. Has some big time defensive stops. He's a defender, but you gotta stop. You gotta stop Norman Nations from shooting. Look, they can go get a dunk. Best Coast, they can go out there. Michael Williams can throw that thing down. The crowd can go wild. Lace
Yep.
Darius can crawl. He can drop that cross on somebody and go to the rack. But that's one point. Norman Nation's out there getting two points on the board every time he shoots. So I don't know. I got Loveless going there. I think that's a little scary, but I do think there's a possibility we see an all West Coast final in the Big Apple Classic, and I think it's more likely than we expect.
I'm gonna take Best Coast and Bilardi's boys in the finals.
I got Bay Breakers and Team Loveless. But
Okay.
I'll give myself the out that it is very likely going to be Bay Breakers and Best Coast. Sorry, Bilardi. No love lost there. But look, hey man, they about to call a tech. They about to call a tech, so we got to get out
Yeah,
the
we gotta
lane
get
for a
out. Yep.
second. Yeah, let's step back in though. Another topic: basketball without borders. Latin America is coming. Dun, dun, dun. I've been working on my salsa, man, and it's mean. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready, man. I'm so excited for this game, especially because, of course, we're gonna get to see our boy Edgar Fernandez out there, right?
What is the what? Tell me, B Run. Now, will shut up. It's hard for me to do. What is the love that everyone has for this guy? I don't see it. Is he good? He cool.
And
Yeah, he's. But what's the deal?
he's just he's a gamer, man. He's a gamer through and through. I think that's all that needs to be said about Fernandez. He's a gamer, and you know what I mean when I say that. Don't pretend like you don't, because you know what I mean. All y'all listening, you know what I mean. You say someone's a gamer. Oh, all right, they're good. I got you.
I
We
think
here.
he's gonna turn some heads. I think people will learn who he is for some of the new people new to SimWorld hoops, SimWorld in general. He'll raise some eyebrows, but I just we're gonna see what he does against real competition, against a full season of playing stateside, and I just don't think it's there. I think one of the real highlights we'll see athleticism rules at this level, right? I think
Yes.
Enrique Abalume, we saw him last year, didn't do a whole lot, but when he did it, boy, did it look good. I think he's the one that we're gonna look out for here. Him and Patricio Ramirez, two big bodies that get up off the ground really quick. They get up to get down. So that's what I'm looking for. You guys can have Edgar, man. Why?
and
He's
we
just a gamer. Give me a little more, because I know Big Bob. I wish we had Big Bob on here. Big Bob loves number one food, then Tim Bilardi, and then it's Edgar Fernandez. And why?
Man,
Why?
look, just go watch the tape, man. Just go watch the tape. The tape will tell you everything you need. It will show you everything you need to see. Edgar
Okay.
Fernandez.
All right. All right. I feel like it's time
I
to
do,
move
I
on.
do, I
What
do.
you got?
Before we get going on this one, I do want to say that maybe we'll get to see J-Mo come in
Mm,
and play on this Latin America team, as we're hearing things about him joining,
this is
and
true.
hopefully we'll get to see him play on one of these teams in this upcoming best of without borders game coming up. So
It's a
if
good
we do
call.
get
We
to
did
see
hear
it,
about some
J-Mo,
spots there.
get out there.
They had already announced the teams, but we have known
Right,
we've
right.
had some things to shake up here, so we may get to see them. And hey, by the way, Puerto Rico. Oh, hey, that's my jam.
In the house, baby. Anyway, let's move on.
Moving on. Cascadia's new uniforms. You check those things out?
Yo, those things are nice. I really like them. Look, I'm a little young. I grew up in the '90s, so I was in the era of like fun sports logos and fun sports uniforms and all that stuff. Some of those that come to mind. The Grizzlies come to mind immediately. You know, the Utah Jazz jerseys come to mind. A few others like that. And these just they really remind me of that fun style of uniform. So I like them off rip immediately just for that alone.
You know what they remind me of?
What?
Yeah, thank you for asking. when you know your team's going to be absolute garbage and you need a good looking jersey to keep the fans entertained. I'm not saying they're going to be garbage. I think they've got my man there, Jetson Halliday, who's going to be shooting the lights out. He's proven to be
Really
something.
like him,
But they
man.
were just so trash last year, and I haven't seen. I mean, I know we haven't gotten to the official recruiting period, but you prepare ahead of time, man. That's all I'm saying. The Orlando Magic normally have some pretty good looking jerseys. People know what to do when their team's going to be garbage, and I don't think this was any exception here. They got a mean logo. It's hard to miss when you got neon green
Yes,
and
yes, very
blue
true.
in your colors, right? So I mean, yeah, they'll be fun to look at, but will there be good basketball to watch is the question.
I'm really glad they took inspiration from the Seahawks. And again, let's not forget this team won it all last year, won the whole thing last year.
And they have no one left. They had DJ and
They have
CJ.
nobody
They
left.
have
That's
no one
true.
left. They got Kenny May ready to rock and roll, and that's it.
But
Look, look,
I don't think they'll be as bad as everyone thinks they're gonna be. I think that they will make the race to one tournament. They'll at least do that. They may not win the whole thing, but they very well could make the race to one postseason tournament.
the only way they're making the race to one tournament is if Marshawn Lynch suits up and races to the 1 yard line. I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it at all. Look, man, before we get out of here, you want to shout out anybody? I know new thing we wanted to do here. Like I said, we shoot that little extra free throw here. Man, for me personally, shout out to Dime Hardaway. Joining SimWorld Hoops here recently. He came in with the no nonsense approach. Yeah, your team got smashed in the classic. Yeah, there wasn't much you could get done, but you had a great showing, and I like how you came in with the no nonsense. You just ready to get to work. So shout out to Dime Hardaway. B Ron, you feel anything tonight before we get out of here?
Let me see. I think look, shout out to in general. I'm gonna take a big picture here. Shout out to all of the Summer Hoop players coming in, being a part of this with all of us. And just remember,
Absolutely.
Big Brother's watching. So whatever y'all say, whatever y'all do, we're gonna find it. And just keep that in the back of your mind. Think before you speak,
Be
because
easy.
that will get you in your mouth will get you into trouble more times than not than your actions on the court.
The scouts are looking, guys. College scouts are looking. Coaches looking. Hey, B-Ron's dropping nuggets here. That's why they call him the nice guy. Look how he's looking out for you. On my end,
Looking out for y'all,
say
man.
it. We need the action. Say it. Say it all. Say it all. And then make sure you back it up on the court because we did see some of that not happen this week. But I digress.
Yeah, talk the talk, better be able to walk the walk, all that nonsense. But look, sometimes better not say anything at all. Don't hurt yourself, man.
Yeah. All right, well, B-Ron, I appreciate you yet again. Hey guys,
Always.
we are looking. We're gonna have some people joining the show. So get your mouth, all that talking y'all want to do. Some of y'all do it behind the keyboard. Some of y'all do it on social media. We're gonna be reaching
Do
out
it
real
live.
soon. We're gonna
Do
get
it
you here
live with
live on
us.
the post up. Yeah, get in the paint with us, guys. Get in the paint
Yeah.
with us. But hey, I'm Yells. This is my man B Run. This has been the post up. We dropped three in the key on y'all. We ready to get out of here. Appreciate y'all joining. Until next time, peace.
We out. See you later.